Everyone's favorite, not misogynistic or woke game developer has something to say to us.
No, I did not see the Side Scrollers podcast. Here's what I'll tell you: Vera Dark and I clearly don't really vibe with each other. She doesn't like me. I said some mean things about her. They were not misogynistic, but they were mean. They were intentionally mean.
They were not misogynistic. I just think contributed everything that she has achieved on the fact that she is a woman, and other than being a woman, she has no value in life. Not misogynistic in the slightest. Sure. What a lovely person.
But whatever. And I don't know Asmongold to save my life, but it sounds like he may not be a fan of mine either. But Side Scrollers.
To be fair, not giving Asmongold credit for being a decent or normal human being, but he's not. But almost everyone that is even semi-lucid in this world doesn't like you.
Or at least stuttering Craig? That guy, I have massive issues with. I cannot, I don't.
Hey, the guy I have massive issues with because I know him and whatnot, but I can't remember his name. Sure, David. What an upright individual, okay?
I'm not even going to watch him to hate watch him. So, no.
He's probably referring to the I saw it on Twitter. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but Stuttering Craig released a 3-minute video about him, and it was chef's kiss, okay, boys?
I did not see it. I was not sexist to Vera. Stop the clowns. I was not. I was mean to her. Trust me, because I was worried because I knew people would think I was. But I was like...
Bro, when you said all of the things that you said, you were not worried in the slightest, okay? You're just a poser that doesn't even understand probably what woke really is or how it operates. And you thought that you can attack her for being a woman and call her absolutely useless and vapid without being a woman, okay? He literally effectively just said, Vera Dark, mommy Vera Dark, a beautiful woman who actually has also a very nice personality. But we don't mention that because that would be too simpish. He literally just blatantly said, yeah, the only reason this person has any success is because they're a woman. That is literally the definition of sexism as far as I'm concerned.
This is not, I know people will think this is sexist or misogynistic, but it's really not. And I was checking with women. I'm like, hey, watch this for me, because I maybe I'm wrong, because I can be wrong.
Everybody... Dude, when I beat my wife, she agrees with me also, okay? Completely. That's legit. I don't have a wife, by the way, but I will.
He's got a blind spot. I would hate to think I actually would say something sexist or misogynistic, but in this case, I was like, I don't think it is. But again, I could still be wrong. Educate me if I am. But my understanding of misogyny, yeah, so like the Popo says you implied that she only has a channel and audience because of her hair and her looks and because she's a woman. That's not sexist. That's not misogynistic.
It kind of does make it that when you specifically, stated that the only reason is a gender or something like that, okay?
That's me being mean to her and saying the only thing, in my opinion, based on what I've seen of hers, that allows her to be able to do what she does is...
Aren't we now crossing the threshold of prejudice, by the way? Because you don't even know who she is, and yet you're attacking her for being a woman without knowing anything about it. That just makes this situation so much worse. Because you're being not only a misogynist, you're also being a prejudiced misogynist, okay?
She is an attractive or semi-attractive woman.
And I don't want to be ableist against this artist, but damn, boys.
Talking to a bunch of nerds. Is it mean? Oh, yeah. Is it cruel? Of course. I mean, she was similarly in both of her previous clips the same to me. And yes, it dealt with her being a woman, but that wasn't me talking about women and like, oh, women can only do this job if, or I don't like or trust women. No one can look at my channel and suggest that that's my history or that's the way I feel or any of my actions or anything.
Well, now it is, though. Now it is, buddy. Good luck with that.
So it sounds more like what you're saying is you don't like it when someone swings back at a woman metaphorically. I would only hit a woman if she was huge and bigger than me, and she was attacking me. But metaphorically, I'll hit one all day because
when you're bigger than me, you stop being a woman. Oh, boys! I knew we hit the jackpot with him. I'm a proud subscriber, by the way. I'm a proud subscriber. Oh, I knew we hit the jackpot, baby, with him. He still has 6 more minutes to make it first, by the way. I mean, he's already shooting past my expectations, but man.
What do I care? It's just, it's the same thing. We're both equal at that point. Right. Okay. So, if you said that about Laura Fryer, what you said about Vera Dark, that would be misogynistic because she has experience and insight. Right. Or if I said that about Alana Pierce, what I would say about...
Who the hell is Laura Fryer?
Alana Pierce is... Alana Pierce has a leg up in the content creation space talking to nerds because she is very attractive as a...
Well, at least we found one Alana Pierce OnlyFans subscriber.
Just a visual attractive woman. But she's also...
I mean, not really. I have seen her. Not the OF stuff. Jesus Christ. I will end myself before I spend money on something like that. Plus, it's tax season. Okay, listen. God damn.
So talented, experienced. She edits well. She writes well. And she's
wait. He's talking about Alana Pierce. Oh, I'm sorry. Alana Pierce is the one that has a disability because she has a child and the child is a disability. Oh, man. Also, I saw a video, I don't know if we're going to react to that, but she just released a video about she quit Sony Gaming or something like that. Don't even remember the title. But that's potentially also on the bucket list. That's Alana Pierce. I thought he's talking about that G4 TV ex-hostess or whatever. No, not that. The new one. The one that said that gamers are trash and whatnot. That one. No. Alana Pierce doesn't even have an OnlyFans, okay? Man. Oh, this is good.
Interesting insight into the business, both as a voice actress, as a writer.
She doesn't have an interesting insight in the business. She literally, by the way, is someone who most likely got where she is just by being hot. Alana Pierce has no insight in anything. We have watched many videos where she talks about this stuff, and she is completely clueless about how businesses function in a general sense. Completely clueless. We have laughed about her absolute insane lack of insight multiple times.
Now in the business, and as a journalist who worked at IGN. That's just...
The last time we laughed about her was when she said, well, I worked at IGN, and the criteria is simple. If you're AAA, you need to be a 7 or a 10, because other games don't have the design features that you have. Oh my god, it was so stupid. Everyone ripped her a literal new one for that.
A description of that particular woman. Now, you could argue that Vera Dark has a lot more going for her than her looks. And I'm sure some of you think she does.
He retroactively accidentally called Alana Pierce stupid, by the way, by doing this. Dave, please. You're a gold mine, please.
And that's fine. And I made it clear to say, in my opinion, based on what she said about me. I don't watch her content. She may be excellent. But based on what she said about me, and frankly, based on, if you go to her page, I mean, most of her shit is just mean-spirited, ha-ha, fuck liberal tears, blah, blah, blah. So forgive me, you know.
And the correct question to any statement as stupid as this, oh, you only do this, oh, you only do that. The correct answer to that is and. Why is that inherently bad? Why shouldn't I do this? Do you think you can dictate what is right and what is wrong for people to do? David, I mean.
You know, if you can't point to me and show a history of anything like misogyny, sexism, cruelty, homophobia, racism, it's not in my wheelhouse. It doesn't exist. I have blind spots like everyone else, and I might say something.
That's a very, very convenient Excuse, by the way, I have blind spots. Yeah, shit. So did Epstein's list.
That's like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. But for the most part, you won't. But you go to her channel, just look at her videos. You know, everything's negative. Everything's about the woke mind virus. For the most part, like, I mean, there's nothing on, you know, and forget her talking about me, you know, it's all about stirring up the base of people who hate and feel like victims of the left. And that's fine. It's a valid.
PC Gamers wrecked Stalker 2 saved gaming until 2024 ignores PC Gamers wrecked for insane gaming. Oh, PC Gamer is as in the thing. How is this negative? She's literally probably defending Stalker 2 in this video. I haven't actually seen this. But my assumption is going to be that she's actually defending Stalker 2 from some kind of stupid take that PC Gamer does. She's actually fighting the negativity here.
Business model. She does really well. But don't come at me because I'm calling her out for it. She goes to a lot of angry men who feel like victims and feel like they're not being heard. And she happens.
Damn me, angry man. Why am I a victim constantly? Said literally no one ever.
To be really attractive.
Listen, the last time I felt like a victim was when I understood, wait a minute, I can't kill this person in real life.
Or you know what I'm not going to say? I'm not going to. She's an attractive woman. I like redheads. She's attractive. She's young enough to be my kid. I don't want to date her. I'm not being creepy, but I can look at someone objectively and go, oh, that's an attractive woman. And, you know, sorry, but that's not sexist. It's not misogynistic. You think?
Yeah, you're right. This is not that, but the previous things you said sure are.
Don't bring in, you think they don't bring in, you know, attractive people in movies who may not be the best actors just because they're attractive? Sure, of course they do. She's too old for Pete Turtle. Dano Genesis says, your looks have nothing to do with this milestone of 49 months being a member. Thank you, buddy, you son of a bitch. Have a good one. Good night. Hey, I know what side my bread's buttered on. I had this guy in the chat the other day, Courtney Williams. And people were like, why are you flirting with Courtney? I'm like, I'm not. I can just recognize a good-looking man. I'm like, I'd love to be a good-looking dude. I'm not. I get it. You know?
Now this is taking a strange turn. What are we, what?
On my best night, I'm competing with Danny DeVito for the ladies left over at the bar. Shut up. That's not nice. The point is...
yeah, that was actually not even that bad. Wow.
That I get it. I'd play to that strength if I could. Hell, there's this one guy who hates me, won't put his shirt back on. He wants everybody to know he works out. He's always streaming without his fucking shirt on. And I'm not talking about Review Tech USA. Nice. That's a bit. This guy literally, part of his set is there's no shirts within 20 yards of my camera when I stream. I don't know what his name is. I think it's Alex. Oh no, it's Alex. Like, dude, put a fucking shirt on. It's getting weird. But hey, if I had his body, I'd probably do the same fucking thing. 1 minute says, I just realized you're hated by the right wing and the liberals. You're doing great, Jaffe. Fine with me, man. You know, fine with me. What do you want from me? I try to be nice to everybody. I like people. I really do.
Dude, trying to be nice and this is the outcome. I mean, you should really, really rethink your morals at that point, okay? You should really take a moment for inter-perspective. Because, I mean, it's probably needed. Listen, when you're in the current modern day, aka an extremely hostile political climate, you should be able to flip a fucking coin and land on one side where they at least kind of appreciate you. But when both sides hate you, it's really probably time to rethink your position in life.
I think I like people. They're good eggs. Even the ones that call me an idiot. I don't care. We're all just trying to get by. Seriously.
I don't think no one's calling you an idiot.
Jaffe, why are you so concerned about why Hypnotic makes so much money? I'm not. I didn't know who he was until yesterday. I don't plan on ever crossing paths with him again. He's not on my radar. I did think it was interesting. I'm always curious why. The one thing that I took away from that Hypnotic conversation was the people who don't put themselves on camera. And there's
Hypnotic conversation.
I'm not judging. Maybe they have a job and they're going to say some salty shit, or maybe they feel insecure about the way they look, or maybe they're famous. Maybe it's like, dude, you're the guy who does the news. I don't fucking know. But I would tell you that it's always weird when people are just like hiding behind an alias. Just who are you? You know, why do you need to do that? But that doesn't.
That sounds like such a intended jab and attack, and a personal one at that, by the way, that he tries so hard to minimize the, you know, how much he wants to attack Hypnotic, by the way, on this is kind of insane.
Negate whatever his points are. If they're valid points, they're valid points. But my point is that's all I've thought about as it relates to Hypnotic. But Pete Turtle's the same.
Hypnotic doesn't. By the way, if anyone's wondering why Hypnotic doesn't want to go on camera, it's because then he would be giving away the position of the coca field that he's working on, and that would be bad for business.
Owner Joe. Pete Turtle is exactly the same. I'm like, dude, you tell me you're this macho, not macho, alpha, masculine guy. You're good looking. The ladies all come running. Well, show me. You spoke about it too.
Okay, I think we're done. But man, this is gonna be good, boys. This is gonna put bread on the table. Anyway, that was David Jaffe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.